Hey there! Welcome back to An Introvert's Paradise. How are ya? I hope all is well. I'm Kendra Kaiju, and today I wanted to stick up for this game a little bit. Because this morning I read a post on Reddit, and the person who made the post was concerned that the negativity, the poor reviews around the game were going to kill inZoi before it even reaches full release. Yeah, apparently a pretty big YouTuber has come out with a new video trashing this game. Now, I haven't looked into who this is, what the video is about. I don't need the negativity in my life. I've seen the negative posts and comments about this game. I have a pretty good idea of what direction they're going with that video. Now, unfortunately, I'm not a big YouTuber myself, but hey, I can still do my part. Hey, I grew up on Star Wars. I know damn well that a well-coordinated, dedicated, passionate Rebel Alliance is more than enough to take down the evil Empire. Now, I don't have a horse in this race. I don't work for Krafton. I don't make money off this YouTube channel. Oh my god, I would be in so much trouble if I depended on this channel for a living, for an income. It's just I've seen enough negativity around this game, and I don't think it's fair, I don't think it's warranted, so I'm gonna say something about it. I think first and foremost, it cannot be understated, it cannot be lost that this game is in early access. inZoi is not feature complete, it is a work in progress. This is not the final product. And for an early access game, inZoi is actually in very good shape. It is a very good early access game. I've definitely played early access games before that aren't even close to this caliber. That playing it, the jank, the bugs, the complete and utter lack of polish. Some of those games I've been like, whoa, we are not even close. We're years away from this game being ready, if it's ever going to be ready. But when playing inZoi, I don't get that feeling at all. I certainly would not consider it a janky game. It's not very buggy, there's some, but it's not very buggy, and I would say it's pretty polished, at least presentation-wise, it's very polished. It's just missing a lot of the features that we've come to expect from a life sim game. Now, I'm definitely not coming on here and saying that this game is perfect or that we're even close. It's been announced that on August the 15th, we'll be getting our first look, our first preview at the new update, the one that features Kahea. And when it does finally drop later this month, I do expect there to be quite a bit of content, including some of the features that we're used to seeing in The Sims 4. I know during the original showcase, K-Jun said that this would be the update where we get pools and basements. So I expect those things amongst others will be in it. It only makes sense that pools will be in this because it's a resort town, it's a vacation update. Pools are synonymous with vacations, so I fully expect that to be in there. But even after that update, we're not there yet. Even after the fall one, we're not there yet. Now, depending on how big these next two updates will be, maybe after the December one will be there, but even that I'm not super comfortable in saying. I think we're a long ways away from this game being what it needs to be, but I am completely confident that it's going to get there someday. And I honestly believe at the very most, we're a year away from leaving early access and going into full release. Because in that time span, we'd be able to get 5 or 6 major updates. And I feel like inZoi came a long way with just one major update. And I think after update number 2, we're gonna be able to gauge pretty well what to expect from an inZoi major update. I'm definitely being patient with the devs, they're doing their best. They're working hard and listening to our feedback and making adjustments on the fly. Are we missing a bunch of key features? Absolutely. The ones that really stand out to me is the family tree and group activities. And I'm sure if I sat down and really thought about it and made a list of all the things that we're missing, it would be a pretty extensive list. There's no doubt about that. But I know all this stuff is coming. All the stuff we want, it's on its way. And I'm confident in that because the dev team listens to us. And I understand. It's frustrating to not have all the features that we're used to having in The Sims and inZoi, but it is a work in progress. And I, for one, am very grateful they decided to go with early access, that we get our hands on the game, even though it's not the final product, because the alternative is we would have had to wait another year. We would have had to wait till 2026 for the full release. And I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of all the games being pushed back to 2026. Come on, people, let's spread these games out a little bit. There's only so many hours in a day in 2026, we can't play them all. But beyond it being a work in progress, I think we need to manage our expectations from what we can expect from a life sim game. Because even though inZoi has the open world, it has cars, and you can WASD and manually move your character around, at the end of the day, it falls under the life sim genre. It is akin to The Sims 4 and Paralives. Despite it having the open world, I don't think it's fair to expect it to be like other open world games like GTA for one, Spider-Man, Cyberpunk. Now, I definitely think they could learn a lot from GTA, as one of the things I wanted in GTA, or at least more of it, was the life stuff. It was cool to become super rich, it was cool to drive around in my dream cars, customized to my liking on top of it. But then there wasn't really a point to it. It was lacking all the life stuff. You couldn't get a girlfriend, you didn't have any friends to hang out with. I would have killed for restaurants. I would have killed for being able to sit down and have a meal. inZoi has all of that. Once we get group activities in there, once we get more stores, customizable stores, it's going to have all of that. So whereas GTA had the engaging gameplay, it lacked the life stuff. We're going to have the life stuff, we just need to get some engaging features in there. And again, I don't expect inZoi to become GTA. I don't expect us to fly around in an oppressor, shooting missiles at VIPs or anything like that. I think what it comes down to is we need better jobs. And clearly K-Jun knows that, because that was the topic of brainstorming with K-Jun a couple weeks ago. Because right now that's the main thing to do, and it is tedious and not fun. So they need to figure that out. They need to make it more engaging, more fun. And on top of that, they definitely need to expand the types of jobs we have. I think we need to incorporate the open world, we need to incorporate the cars. And even if standard jobs aren't the answer, K-Jun's talked about adding businesses. If they can pull off an open for business type of update, whether it's paid DLC or not, I think that'd be a real game changer. I think if it's beyond just retail, I think if you could run a restaurant, be a hairstylist, be a car mechanic, you know what I'm talking about, just have a plethora of different things that you can do, different businesses you can own. I think at that point, then we're cooking. Then you've got that engaging game loop mixed with the life stuff. Oh, I'm telling you, when they add farming, open for business with farming, they have me for life. So I think inZoi is going to be just fine. More than fine. I think it's going to be at least a good game, if not a great game. It's already showing all the signs of that in early access. We're literally one update in. It has all the potential in the world. And unless Krafton has a complete change of heart and pulls the plug on this thing prematurely, we're gonna get there. I really do feel like this is going to be the life sim. This is going to be the one to beat. The people saying this game is game over before it's even in full release, that's just nonsense. We're literally the basic features that we're accustomed to from the Sims franchise, plus like open for business away from this being at least a good game. And we're literally only 4 months into this early access period. If they go the way of Sims 4 for life and just keep adding on, just keep refining, inZoi will easily go down as the greatest life sim of all time. No doubt, it's going to take some time. It's going to require us to be patient and understanding. There's going to be growing pains. But at the end of the day, we're going to have at least a good game, if not a great game. Don't worry about the noise. Alright, thank you for tuning in. I'm Kendra Kaiju, and you've been watching An Introvert's Paradise. Sticking up for inZoi. Thank you for tuning in. I will talk to you next time. But until then, take care of yourself and just make it through another day.